Hey, welcome to the crash course on the ultimate 100-day challenge. This 30-minute video is for anyone who wants to learn how a simple framework will help you reach any goal that you have, no matter how large or small. I want to explain why I created this challenge in the first place, walk through the nitty-gritty of how the challenge actually works, and explain to you how the challenge will help you help eliminate procrastination, clarify your thoughts, and narrow down exactly what you're trying to work on. It'll help motivate and inspire you. Address the most popular fear: what if I fail or don't achieve my goal? And I'm also going to answer some of the burning questions about the challenge. Some things like, do I have to do the full 100 days? I'll do that at the end. But let me introduce myself. My name is Cory Calvin. I'm a former corporate marketing and strategy executive, also a best-selling author, a global adventurer and trip leader. I'm an experienced personal development coach. My lifelong mission is to inspire people and help people like you discover and realize your dreams as soon as possible in life, not waiting for that one day to happen, right? We all talk about, is it something I'll do one day, like next week, next month, next year, or is today day one? So in this video, I want to help walk you through why today's day one, and no matter how large or small your goal is, this is a challenge that will help you in so many different ways. I want to explain a little bit how I'm qualified. I've not only coached many people, things like losing weight, I've helped people lose over 100 pounds, many people, but also a lot of people helping them lose 20 or 30 pounds. So I'm big into holistic wellness and fitness and health. But I've also mentored people on building confidence, improving relationships, shifting jobs and careers. I've helped a lot of people in all areas of their lives. But not only am I a coach to many people, I'm also a student of goal setting and improvement, right? I've set many goals for my own life. It's helped me get a six pack after the age of 40. It's helped me lose unwanted body fat. It's helped me leave my corporate career and start over from scratch. It's helped me grow all the businesses that I've created over the past 5 to 6 years. I use this same framework that I'm going to show you in this challenge to do things like eliminating procrastination and completing projects that I know I need to complete. When I've spoken to a lot of people over the past 3 to 4 years, I've heard a lot of people say they have, reasons why it's hard for them to not only set, but also stick with goals, right? They say that I think it's by like January 15th, people have already, wasted their New Year's resolutions. But that's the whole purpose of this challenge. I hear a lot of people say they don't have accountability, like they're doing this by themselves. They need someone to help them along the way. Or, maybe they haven't set a realistic goal or they need help clarifying a goal, right? They have all these ideas, but how do I narrow it down into finding the right goal for me and making it realistic? Also, I hear a lot of people, they don't really have a support group. Again, they're on an island. Maybe they're in a small town. Maybe their partner isn't supportive. They need a support group of people that are doing the same thing and a constant reminder say, hey, I'm on the right path, especially when life gets tough, right? We know that in the next 100 days, there are going to be challenging moments. Work's going to get in the way, family pressures, the weather, right? All kinds of stuff and stressors. But we know if we want to work at something, we have to be consistent. And so sometimes if we don't have that support group, it's easy to fall off the wagon if we're trying to stop smoking or stop drinking or eating healthier, right? It's easier when things get stressful to go back to those same wiring and patterns in our brain. And that's what we're trying to do, is shift those patterns in this next 100 days to create that habit. Another thing people love to do is compare themselves to others. I'm guilty of that. I get on Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh, that person has an amazing body, or that person's doing this. And we get a little depressed. This challenge is all about celebrating your own journey, not anybody else's. Again, no matter how large or small your goal is, it doesn't matter. This is about you and celebrating you, not anybody else. I think a lot of people also have fears, right? I think one of the biggest fears is, well, what if I fail? What if I don't reach my goal? Well, then what? I set this goal and I didn't get it. Then I failed. Then I don't feel good about myself. Again, this challenge is to remind you that something is better than nothing. Doing something is better than not doing anything at all. And your progress, even after 10 days or 50 days, will be greater than it ever was. So why not start that process? And at the end of the challenge, if you don't hit your goal, That's okay. You're still going to be in a better spot than if you hadn't started this at all. I'm going to be your coach along the way and help motivate you and inspire you and remind you why you started this in the first place. And at the end of the 100 days, we're going to celebrate you no matter where you stand in your journey. I think also a lot of people have fear of like, I don't know what to do. Where do I begin? How do I create a roadmap? What do I do first? That's what I'm here to do. And that's what the framework I've designed is all about, helping you. Also, a lack of motivation, or having someone like me or an email on a day that you don't want to do something remind you of your why, of why you decided to do this. That's what this challenge is all about. And also, I have a lot of people that like, well, Cory, 100 days is a really long time. I get it. 100 days is a long time. We're going to break apart the goal into 3 milestones, chunks along the way to make it more manageable. Let's work on this 30 days and then this 30 days and then this 30 days. Well, they're actually 33 days to get to 100, but you get the point. We're not, sometimes 100 days just seems overwhelming, but also you're allowed to just do a 30-day goal with this challenge. You don't have to go the full 100 days. You get to decide at the end, and we're going to do an assessment at the end of all those 33 days to say, hey, do I want to continue going? So you get to decide. I want to share a little bit about how this all came about, right? My story, I've been an alcohol drinker for a long time. I grew up in a small town. There wasn't much to do in the wintertime. I joined a fraternity in college. I moved to New York City. I've been very, very social, but I knew deep down that my drinking was creating hangovers that would last 2 to 3 days, especially as we get older. I mean, many people can relate to that. And if I'm an entrepreneur and want to grow my businesses, I can't afford to be hungover for 2 to 3 days of my week and lose that productivity. So I said, you know what? It's important to me to eliminate alcohol out of my life. It's not because I had a problem or there's an accident or something health reasons. It was just honestly something that I wanted to do. And again, I started doing research about what alcohol does to your health, your body and your mind. And we're not going to go down that path, but I realized this was my goal. I was committed to that. It was going to be the hardest thing that I ever tackle. Stopping drinking alcohol after 30 years of use, especially when all your friends go out and it's a currency in your social community, was going to be the hardest thing. I knew that I needed something bigger than just saying my goal is to, stop drinking. I knew that I would fall off the wagon after a week or 2 weeks or even after 30 days. I needed an accountability group. I needed other people going through something similar to help say, Cory, we're here watching you. We're holding you accountable when you don't want to hold yourself accountable. That's honestly sometimes the biggest thing that you need. So I created this small group at the end of 2022. We each got to choose our own goal. Many wanted to lose weight. Some people wanted to stop drinking. We went through this journey together. It was the last 100 days of 2022, and it was incredible. Again, we all were better people at the end of the challenge. That was the reason I said, you know what? And I stopped drinking. And guess what? Today, it's almost, I think it's day 490, almost 500 days that I'm alcohol free. It was because I created a habit. Those 100 days were the amount of time that I needed to create a habit, not 15 days, not 2 weeks, not 30 days, not 50 days. It was 100 days that I could create that habit to allow me to build the confidence that I needed to say, you know what? This isn't for you. That's what this challenge is all about. And that's why, as a result of that 100-day challenge in 2022, that helped me create the framework. I wrote down things that worked, things that didn't work. And I've created a framework to walk others through how to do the same thing with whatever goal that you want to work on. It can be anything. So now you're asking, okay, what is this framework? Let me walk you through the framework. This framework all begins with a goal. And I know sometimes people have all these ideas and thoughts, but being a coach and doing video calls, I'm going to help you narrow down what your goal is. I'm going to actually give you exercises through our video coaching calls at the beginning to help you narrow it down. You're going to write down a bunch of things that you want to work on, and then you're going to narrow down what's priority for you. It could be big, it could be small, anything. I mean, goals could be anything, right? Maybe it's building confidence. Maybe it's a home project. Maybe it's improving your relationships, maybe your romantic relationship or friends relationship, or maybe your relationship with somebody at work. Maybe losing weight, building muscle, cutting out sugar, just being overall healthy, stopping drinking, stopping smoking. Maybe it's a new career. Maybe you want to save up financially for a new vacation. It could be anything. Maybe it's finally time to clean out that, junk drawer. It could be anything. We're going to then help you make that goal smart. And I'll explain what SMART means. It's an acronym to help you create something that's time bound, that's specific, that's measurable. I think a lot of times people set goals and they set this goal like, I want to build confidence. Well, how do you measure that? I'm going to walk you through how to help you measure confidence and take action steps to actually do that. So that's part of the framework. Find your goal, make it smart. Then we're going to break apart that goal into 3 separate sections, these milestones, milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3. They're each about 33 to 34 days. And we're going to go through each one of those milestones and then set a mini goal within each one of those to help you then build towards your future big goal. Again, you don't have to do the full 100 days. You can just say, you know what, Cory, I just want to do milestone 1 and then I'm going to assess. That's completely fine. This framework is designed to help you do that. We're going to detail out that first group and then we're going to create a calendar. I realize life happens. You have family obligations, vacations, work trips. We're going to go through and itemize the next 33 days of your life, what you have going on and how to fit in this goal. If you're a weight loss goal or you want to go to the gym 3 times a week, we're going to find those days and mark them down so that way you have a plan. It's not this week, I don't know what to do. We're going to create that plan for you. And there's a worksheet that allows you to do this. Then there's a daily tracking page. That's right, one for every single day of the challenge. And it's not just, did I achieve my goal? It's holistic, right? And let me just look at one of the pages here. And again, I'm going through, this is your framework. Yes, it is in the form of the book, an ultimate 100-day challenge. This is your roadmap to success. Everything I'm describing to you about the framework is in this book. It is required to go on the challenge, but honestly, this is the key to helping you achieve your goal. This is the daily tracking page. I'm going to walk through this in great detail on our introductory call and one of our follow-up calls to explain how to do this. There's a lot of stuff on here. Honestly, you're going to see stuff like nutrition, water intake, meditation, what am I grateful for, the evening ritual section, your overall mood. I know that's maybe someone might not have a weight loss goal, but why do I need to focus on nutrition and water? Well, it's there for your benefit. You don't have to use all these things. You can use what you want. But I found and studies have shown that having a healthy body is going to help you achieve your goal, help you sleep, help you, whatever you put in your body is going to help motivate you. Because if you put crap in your body, you're not going to be motivated to go to the gym or work on something mental, like learning something new and be motivated to achieve that. So this is a holistic challenge that I've created some little things in there that, again, it's up to you to use, but it's in this framework to help you get better. The daily tracking page, there's one page for every day of the entire 100 days. Then midway through the milestone, we check in. We assess what's working, what's not working. Do I need to make any shifts to get to the end of my milestone? And then at the very end, we're going to go through and assess what worked, what didn't, what do I need to adjust in milestone 2? And then guess what? We're going to then jump to milestone 2, break out milestone 2. We're going to do the same thing for milestone 3. Again, this is very methodical. It does not take a lot of time. It's just your trigger. And having something like this on your desk or carrying with you to work is going to help remind you that this is something that you wanted to do. And it's a constant reminder versus saying, I think a lot of people put their goals in their head and say, oh, I want to do this, but then they don't have an action plan. They don't write it out. And then they don't achieve it, right? That's exactly why we're going to write things down. And again, if you miss a day or 2 days, it's there to help you catch up. So if you got busy over the weekend and you forgot, hey, guess what? Jump to the next page, the day that you need, and finish it. And you don't have to go back. It's there in case you somehow fall off the wagon. That's okay. Again, this isn't meant to be perfect. This is to help you get better. Failing, in my opinion, is not even starting. If you start something and work at it, you're already achieving something. That's the most important takeaway that I want you to have of taking this challenge. And also along the way, I'm going to be your coach. You not only have this book as your framework, but I'm hosting periodic video calls. We're not going to have a call all the time. We're going to have some calls at the beginning to walk you through how to use the framework, help you narrow down your goal, get you started, answer questions. And then we're going to check in at midway through different milestones along the way. So that way we can celebrate victories and help you and share that progress. We're also having a community Facebook page. If you want to join, you don't have to share those victories and communicate with other people in the group. That way you can help cheer each other along and comment on posts and just be excited, share inspiration with your fellow challengers if you want. Again, it's there to use as a tool for you. You don't have to use it, but it's there if you want. That's the benefit of joining this challenge. And also, I'm going to send you periodic emails. I'm not going to send you an email every day. I'm not going to send you an email every week, but I'm going to send you an email at specific times that help remind you with maybe some inspirational quotes and maybe a video from me to remind you of your why. Why are you doing this in the first place? And to remind you that this is something that you can do if you stop procrastinating and hold yourself accountable. And then also some additional templates that are not in the book that I'm going to share with you as being a part of this coaching program that you're going to get via email. I'll share all those. So that's the framework. I'm really excited. The ultimate 100-day challenge. The cool thing is, if you don't want to be part of this group with all the free coaching from me and all the emails, you can go buy this on Amazon right now if you want and do your own challenge. It walks you through all the steps. It outlines it. I write it out. You don't actually have to listen to this if you don't want to, but if you do, you get free coaching. But you can buy this on Amazon right now. Search for the Ultimate 100-Day Challenge by Cory Calvin. All right, I've walked you through the framework. I've walked you through why I created this. And let me answer some questions that people have. Is this group free to join? Yes, the challenge group is free to join. The one thing that you do need, though, is to buy the book on Amazon. And you do need to send me a picture of this. If you haven't sent me a picture of this with the book or your proof of purchase, you got to send me that in an email. I'll send you an email prompting you. Just reply to that with proof of purchase or your photo of you with the book. Smile, but that way it knows that you got the book, you're ready to go, and then I'll enter you into the flow for you to be part of the official challenge. Can I pick my own goal? Yes, 100%. You can pick any goal you want, no matter how large or small. You know, it could be something like, I want to smile for 100 days, or I want to post something on Instagram for 100 days. It could be anything. It could be related to your business. I want to reach out to one customer every day, right? This can be anything. It could be, I want to cut out sugar. There's so many goals. If you go to the website about starting the 100-day challenge, there's a bunch of ideas, and we're going to help you narrow that down. Do I have to live in the United States to do this challenge? Absolutely not. The one thing, and watch out, is my live coaching calls are going to be around 8 o'clock Eastern, New York Eastern Standard Time, when I do have the calls. If you are in a time zone where you're not able to, I will record them and I'll send the replay to you the day after. So that way you can watch it if you're not in my time zone. But no, you don't have to be in the United States. Also, to get this book, though, you probably need to be in a place where Amazon has a marketplace to get the book, because the book is a requirement. Can I join if I have a 30-day goal? Absolutely. You can do this for 33 days. You can do this for 60 days. You can go all the way to 100 days. And guess what? You can get another one of these and do it another 100 days. This is designed to kind of choose your own adventure and do this with friends. Maybe you do your own 100-day challenge, whatever. Maybe you have a book club, whatever you guys decide to do. You can be a coach to other people. You can walk them through this framework and help detail their goals, help them achieve them. It's all in this book. Am I required to participate in the group calls? Absolutely not. You can just be a member of this group and get the emails and choose your own adventure. You don't have to be part of the calls. You'll get the emails for the calls, but you don't have to join them. Can I buy the book and do my own challenge? Yeah, I just said that. You can do your own challenge. Just go on Amazon and get this book. The last question I have is, will Coach Cory be available for any questions? Absolutely. You can email me and reply to any of the emails I send you with any questions, and I'll get back to you. Or we'll discuss it on one of the group calls if a lot of people have the same question. So finally, this challenge is a proven way to achieve any goal that you have. You probably have already thought of something while listening to this video or watching this video, of something that maybe you've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe you just haven't said, you know what, now's the time. Stop just hoping and start achieving. With this challenge isn't just about wishing, right? It's about the progress that you're going to make, unlocking that potential that you do have. Take the guesswork out of it, right? This proven framework gives you the roadmap and the tools that you need to crush your goal, again, no matter how big or small. Also, get personalized coaching from me, right? Expert guidance, ongoing motivation. It's all going to be at your fingertips. This isn't just a challenge. It's an investment in your success. This book, by the way, is $15. It's 15 cents a day. If you can't do 15 cents a day, you just might not be dedicated enough to your goal right now to do it. And that's okay. I'm not forcing you to do this. It's just, I've proven this. When you invest in yourself and put a little ante up on the table, you're more likely to finish your goal and do it versus doing something for free. It's proven, right? I mean, I know you understand what I mean. If you get something for free, it has zero value. You'll throw it away. But if you invest your time, your energy, your money, you're more willing to stick with something. Google it. It's psychology. You're going to do it. That's why I make it a requirement. You have to put some skin in the game to get this, because if you don't, it's easy to opt out and say, hey, it was free. I don't have to do it. Right? You know what I'm saying. Don't let another year slip by with unfulfilled dreams. I know a lot of people get to this part of the year and think, I want to do this. And they get to February and like, I'll do it next year. This is your chance to break free from the cycle of inaction and make 2024 or whatever year this is yours. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below. I'll do my best to answer that. Also, to join the challenge, in the description of this video, there's a link. Click on that link or go to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the bio, or my social medias out there. At Cory.Calvin is my Instagram handle. In my bio link, there's the link to the challenge. Um, I honestly hope to meet you and help you achieve your goals that you have been thinking about. I'm really excited about this Ultimate 100 challenge and leading it. It's a passion project of mine. I've proven that it works because I do it myself. I've helped other people already, and I've curated this framework to help you slay your goals. Let's do this now. I'll see you on the flip side.